Hey guys, Retro Gaming Maniac here, and in today's video I wanted to talk about the new Nintendo Switch online service that launched. I wanted to give you my feelings on it, some pros to it, some cons, some things I like, some things I don't like, and just let you know where I stand on this service and just what I think about it in general. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so the Nintendo Switch online service has officially launched. It's been up for a little over a day now. And to be honest, I didn't have high expectations for it. And when I downloaded the update, said, hey, there's an update available, I was like, okay, got a little excited. Downloaded the update, installed it, booted up my Switch again, and everything looked the same. I was really kind of hoping, I know they didn't mention this, but I was kind of hoping that there would be some kind of aesthetic change or background change, something different about the layout of the Switch, because honestly it's kind of bland. It's just not much going on. So anyways, let's back up for a minute. Nintendo Switch online service, what is it? Well, it's a service that's going to allow you to play your Switch games online. Now you may be thinking I could already do that. Well, you were able to do that, not anymore. Now in order to do that, you have to have the Switch online service, which is $20 a month, or you can go with like a $3.99 a month plan. I'm sorry, $20 a year, or you can go with the $3.99 a month plan. Your best bet's the $20 a month, but this service allows you to have backup cloud save data of your games, most of your games. It lets you play NES games with your friends online. And it lets you play the Switch online, just in general, like any multiplayer games. Certain games are excluded from that. I believe Fortnite is a game that you don't have to have the Switch online service to play. Also, Paladins, I've got to check if Paladins lets you. It's too late now, I already have the service. But anyways, that's what Switch online service is, and it launched like a day ago. And a lot of people are not too happy with it. It was really less than I was expecting. They made this big deal about, the Switch online service. It's going to launch and it's going to have this feature and that feature. And I was hoping that maybe they were just giving us some of the main features of it, and that the rest would be like there and to look and find out and just explore and surprise us. But there's nothing there. I installed the 6.0 update. Everything looked the same. Nothing looked different. There was an extra option in one of the menus to back up my game save data to the cloud, and the only other change is when I went to the eShop, the Nintendo eShop, there was an option to buy Nintendo online services, and I was like, wow, is this it? And then when you download that, the online service is like an app. When you pull up the app, I'll have some gameplay here for you. Pull up the app, it basically has a page with 20 NES games that are just blown up, taking up the whole page. It asks you if you want to go one player, two player online, and you're allowed to choose the online mode, see which friends are online that have the Switch online service. You can see what they're playing, or if they're playing, and ask them to play a game with you or make your own game, and they can join. That part of the online service is actually pretty cool. The 20 NES games that they chose are pretty good. Zelda is a good one, Super Mario Bros. 3. So real decent NES games, and they said they're supposed to give us at least 3 every month. I don't know what quality those 3 are going to be, but the NES online multiplayer aspect of the Switch online service is really cool. I played a round of pro wrestling with a friend online. That was really cool, but I'm not going to use it very often, to be honest. I'll probably play it a couple of times and I'll be done with it. So then I got to look at what else does the Switch online service give me for the price. Well, it lets me play my Switch Switch games online. gives me Switch multiplayer capabilities, which is something I already had. So now that's being taken away and you have to pay for it, which kind of sucks, but it has been free up to this point, so it's hard to complain, but I'm still going to. Next up, the cloud saves. That's not something I'm too worried about. To be honest, I don't plan on breaking my Switch. If it were to break, I'd be upset and I would lose my data beforehand. Now I won't lose it, supposedly, as long as the game is supported. That's another issue, is the cloud saves does not support every game, which is weird because one of the main games that it does not support is Splatoon 2, which is a Nintendo game, and Nintendo's own cloud storage system will not support Nintendo's own game. So it doesn't make sense to me. They said the reason for this is to try to help avoid cheaters, you know, things like that. Like maybe somebody, I don't know enough about Splatoon. I don't play it. It's not really my kind of game, but it's weird that Nintendo would have a cloud save system that they made and then not have it work with all of their games. But that's all I got to say about that. So what are you left with? You've got cloud save, multiplayer NES games, and the ability to play your Switch online. That's about it. Now they said there's going to be like other special features. I have not seen that yet. I don't know what they're talking about. There's the 2 NES controllers you can get, but I mean, outside of the 20 games, I mean, you can't use them for anything really that I'm aware of. Overall, I'm disappointed. I was really hoping to see more of a social integration with this update. Hopefully that's down the line. Right now they're just, you know, saying, hey, use our phone app, and you pull up the phone app and it's just kind of lame. It's like, why would I use your app? I've got Skype, I've got Facebook Messenger, Discord, I can do all these other options. Why would I use your app that doesn't even support half the games? It's I don't know. I was hoping that the 6.0 update would have the 3 main features that it talked about, and then maybe some kind of like social integration like the PlayStation Network. You cannot even send your friend a message right now on the Switch. Like I was playing with my friend Andre, or I wanted to play with my friend Andre. I went to click on his name. There's no option to send him a message. There's no option to watch what game he's playing, at least from what I could tell. Maybe there is. There's no way to send him a message. I had to go in Facebook Messenger and send him a message. That was kind of lame. It's 2018. I got my smartphone, my PS3. I could do that on the PS3. I could send friends messages. I still play my PS3 and we get online all the time. To me, it's weird that Nintendo has this portable console that they're trying to really push. They want multiple consoles in every house. They want everybody to have a Switch. And then they don't have any way outside of your phone to contact your friends, send them a message, send them a funny video. I don't know, it's weird. When you're playing Switch, it's a very lonely experience. I fired up my PS Vita the other day. I pull it up, the layout and everything is just awesome. You've got the different sections, you swipe up and down, and then you can go to like the PlayStation Store, you can go to your friends, see who's online, you look at their trophies, look at what they're playing, when they logged in last, send them a message, send them an attachment or something. There's none of that. In the Switch, you have the Nintendo eShop, and it's hard to navigate. I'm going on a rant now. It was supposed to be about the Nintendo Switch Online Services update, and now I've gone into just the Switch in general. But I was hoping all of this stuff would be fixed with the update, and it seems like it's remained untouched. With the NES multiplayer games, you can only play with people in your friends list, which is weird. I thought you'd be able to go on and just see who's on, maybe make a game and hopefully some random person would join. Or if you wanted just a friend to join, make a private slot and send them an invite, message them and say, hey, you want to play? But you can't do any of that. You can only play with people in your friends list. And it's cool the way they have it set up. It works really well. Even if you're playing a one-player game, your friend can come in and watch you play and point things out with their cursor and like clap and stuff. It's cool. They've got to work on coming up with some kind of PlayStation Network style. It doesn't have to be like that, where people have usernames, not friend codes. You can just search by their username, because this whole friend code crap, I'm sure it's a pretty secure way, but it sucks. It's just not intuitive. It's not current. It seems like ancient, I mean like early 2000s type of technology when you've got, I mean, I can make an account on almost anything and message somebody. You know, you can't even do that in Nintendo. It's weird. Very disappointing. The Switch online experience is very lonely. Not being able to talk to somebody, no voice chat unless you use an app on your phone. That's weird. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think part of the problem with the whole voice chat thing on the Switch could be the RAM issue on the Switch. The Switch only has 4 gigs of RAM, therefore it doesn't leave much room for outside tasks when there's a game going on. That was part of the reason the PlayStation 3 was not able to you have, like, you know, voice chat outside of its games, like, you know, have like a party chat going in the background. I heard that was what I was told. But anyways, so far the online service has been kind of underwhelming. It's hard to complain at the $20 price point, but also it doesn't mean that we should give Nintendo a pass for being mediocre, because it's very mediocre experience that's behind the times. That you can go on any other system within the last 10 years and have an experience multiplayer wise, and this is what they're wanting you to pay for, is their online multiplayer experience. And you go on a system 10 years old and have a way better online multiplayer experience than you are with Switch. It's just so far behind the times. It just doesn't make sense, and I'm wondering if we are allowing Nintendo to just become complacent and being mediocre, and just, you know, people aren't pushing back enough maybe. I don't know. I was hoping that the trailer that they showed that had the, you know, 35,000 dislikes would be like a signal to Nintendo, and maybe Nintendo knows that their online service is years behind everybody else, but it seems like they're not trying. Like, why put so much effort into an app to let you talk to your friends when you just put that same effort into making it work on the Switch? Make the user interface more intuitive, make the backgrounds more interesting, make the eShop, make it easier to find games, and I don't know, make it so you can see your friends and give some history on what they're playing, some trophies, message them, make it interactive, make the Nintendo Switch like an all-in-one system for everything you want to do. Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, I mean everything. It's like solely a game system right now. You can't use it hardly for anything else, and that sucks. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. It sucks that we have to pay for it now. Then again, it's only $20. There's some aspects of it that are cool, like the NES multiplayer. The cloud saves are a good idea if they continue to support it and make sure all games are supported by it, because they currently are not. I don't like that they're charging for something that I feel is mediocre. Even if it's only $20, I would rather pay them $60 a year and have a great experience like I would on the PlayStation 4. That's my thoughts on it, guys. Sorry if I rambled on and ranted for a while, but that's just how I feel about it. I'm frustrated with Nintendo. I just want to see them do good things, and it's just disappointment after disappointment. Personally, I had fun with the NES multiplayer, but that's about it. I want to play games online, even though I don't play games online currently that much on my Switch, so I gotta have the service because maybe I want to play Smash online. So it sucks. I don't know if Nintendo is doing it on purpose just to try to like squeeze money out of everybody, or if they are like legit just behind the times. Like, are they really this far behind? Like, what's going on in Japan? You look everywhere else, Japan is like, you know, leading the way, and Nintendo is still like stuck in the early 2000s. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, that's my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Kind of frustrated with it, but then again, at $20, it's so cheap, it's hard to argue with it. I don't like the mediocrity of it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know whenever I upload a video. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. See ya.